Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, users. How are you? Okay, we have developed in menu interface, and we are now uh, seeing the different uses of it. Means the sensitivity of the users. Means the system makes sure that the right user uses the right menu option. Otherwise, the access is denied. Right. For example, if you are logged in with a super user, you are allowed to go anywhere in the system. Yeah. There is no access denied here. Right. There is no access denied. You mean each selection, it is making sure that you have the access to all the objects which are required in each section, right? Similarly, if you have a different user, for example, this one, who is only allowed to the purchase order header and detail and the summary, right? So let's put F9 here. Now, if you are logged in with this user, for example, so you will get access denied error, right? That's fine. So far, so good, right? So the next thing we are going to do is uh, replace these messages which are coming with the proper routines, you know. Okay, so that the system is, I'm making sure that it is evolving slowly and gradually with all the opportunity to discuss the things which are necessary for a developer to know, right? So let's get back to the super user. Yeah, the super user is DMG. Press F9 will bring it here, and this is right. So you would not have to do this. This is just for my explanation. The user will never do this. He will always open the file. Prompt will come. You will enter the username. It will come here. The rest thing is to be done by the system, not you. Okay, not the user. Right. So the super user can do anything. Right. Okay. So when we click here, it is not no longer an access denied, rather it is ready to do. So we replace this thing. Instead of showing this message, we want the proper form to be listed, to be shown, in which the employee master data is shown or displayed, or user is given to enter the chance to enter the data. Okay. So what we do is go to the assign macro, right click and this, and then we go to do edit. Yeah, and this is going to be replaced with some program. Okay, so let's write it. What about the program? It is the data entry, for example, uh, with this employee master. We can say employee master. Okay, so this is, or we can use also employee master, yeah, as a separate sub, right? And then we have to use a sub here, sub with the same name, employee master. And here we will require to call a form. We give it amp, for example, dot show, but amp is not there. So you need to create a form which is named as amp so that it is shown, right? Let's insert a form, use a form. A form is inserted, but it is a form. It is not an amp form. So we have to give it a name, the user name, the form, which is user form one. We will say amp. Okay, this is employee master. Good. So now the form is ready. Let's see if we click here. Yeah, this form is showing. Wonderful, right? Okay, so it should be a little bigger, and this is a user form one. Instead of a user form one, we want to write employee master. Show and display or edit employee master. Okay, so let's go back, and we go to this assign macro, we edit. So here we wrote this employee show, and in the employee show there is a user form one is written. So go to the employee form, and where is the user form one? This is the caption. Oh, so whatever we write caption, it's going to appear in there. So we, instead of user form one, we would write employee master, or we can display or edit, hmm, display or edit, yeah, display or edit employee master. Yeah, let's see. So and the size of the form was so I have double clicked it to bring the form in front of me. Let's make it a bit bigger so that it can accommodate all the things which we are planning to introduce, okay, into the form. Right. So let's keep clicking it and keep seeing that what you are doing is reflected properly, right? So this way you don't need in future to get a start and find out what has happened. So then and there you can make sure that things are appropriately been done, and there's no error left behind. Okay. So, okay. So in order to write, for further develop this, we need to have two sections here. One is entry section, the other is display section. What do you think? Yeah. So, so let's get this toolbar. Uh, uh, what is it? What we say? It form a sort of where we have the tools, the tools which we can the tools are in the toolbar, right? In the toolbar, right? And in the toolbar you have please hold on a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me do this. Yeah. Okay. So you need this toolbox. Hmm. The toolbox gives you a whole variety of the tools which you can add into the form. Right. Let's write the first thing, that is the employee number. Right. For example, yeah, employee number. So this is the combo box. You can also take a combo box for employee number, or you can also have the list box. Uh, so let's use a combo box. Right. So the combo box also has a name, combo box one. So we will write it ID, M ID, employee ID. Yeah. So this is employee IDs which are going to be displayed. Right. So we we want the employee IDs to be added into it. Right? So, also we want some caption here to be shown. This is employee ID, and we want something to show that what is it all about. So we will use a label for it here. This is the label in which we will write the caption. Caption this one is the employee ID. Well, okay. So let's go and see how is it looking. Good. It is showing employee ID. This is showing, but there's no employee ID listed. But still, you can add some new employee ID. Okay. So now we have to see. We will keep this employee sheet in front of us, and we want these all to be added into the drop down. Right. So to add all these into the drop down, you can use a code, a simple code, very simple. It's not a so difficult. If you will see and you will get used to of it, then you can do a lot of things in your developing life. Yeah. So this is the stage where the user gets afraid and they have an unknown fear in themselves that what this is going to be a very difficult thing. No, it is very simple. It's very simple. It's very easy. So first thing you have seen targeted that sheet what sheet you have to focus while making uh, the this thing work. Okay, so you have to focus this employee sheet, yeah, and there are so many things. So this is the ID. So emp is the sheet and ID. Yeah? So what we want all these IDs to be listed into this drop down. So what we will do, we will go to the form and we go to the view code, the view code. So normally it opens user form click. So anyone who clicks the form, the things will start happening. So this, we don't want this to be done. We want the user form there when it is initialized. When it is initialized. This is the thing which we want to happen. Okay, so we remove this. And here we want to add the employee ID. So we will say employee ID, which this is the name which we give, dot add item one. For example, if we say one just to try, so does it does it come in? It does it get displayed or not? Okay, so let's go to the interface. See it? Yeah, one is appearing. Wonderful. Okay, so what we do, we add two here. What will we do if we have to add two here? We go to the view code, yeah, and we will say add item two. Okay, we say add item three, like this. Okay, let's click and see. One, two, three, wonderful. Okay, so uh, so we understood that how we can add items in a drop down. Employee ID drop down within the employee form, and we can add these things at the as soon as the form is initialized. So instead of doing this one by one, we want something, some logic to get all this effect without using the literals. These are the literals form. The literals are the things which you enclose in the codes, and so this is a hard coding, right? So what is the alternate is to use a loop. Here we will uh, say RW, RW is equal to 2, right? Yeah, and we will say do while range sorry, sheet, which sheet? That is emp. Emp is the sheet, employee master sheet, in which the data is written. Yeah, okay, we'll put here, there, and dot range. And what we do here is we know that it is in column A, range A, but we don't know that which row is it. So we have used the variable RW, for example. This is RW. So do while when this is what? Is space, is not equal to space. It is not blank. Loop. And within this loop, we are going to use this command, right? We will write, yeah, instead of 1, we will write what? RW. Right? That's it. And when 1 is added, RW is equal to RW plus 1. That is the implementation, right? And it will keep on doing it until it reaches the 11 that is blank form, and all are added. Okay, so let's run it and see if what we are doing is accepted. Yes, it has accepted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. What if we add an 11 and one is 10? So this is 10. Right. So if we say 1, 1, 1, for example, so what would happen? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Good. Okay, so this is how it is working, but it is not taking taking the row number instead of the ID number. We want ID to be used, right? So what we will do, we will go to the view code and we will adjust our code so that it does not only take this function. It means this is where it is an employee master, and the employee master is employee dot show. That's right. And then we go to the employee, and here we go to the view code. Yeah, yeah. So here we wrote this thing. So we have to remove this thing because we have already added it. Okay. And is equal to space, then it is equal to RW, not RW. Rather, we want this to be there, not RW. We want the value which is here. This is the correction, right? So let's do it again. Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then triple one. Right? I hope you enjoyed it. So we will come up with more development, and we are evolving the system to a perfect system, and we are keeping all our viewers with us. And I hope you will find it exciting. Thank you very much.